Let me try one more time. I don't know what that is. Okay. Let me see. Let me try. Tell me what is it now. All right, third time. This is it.
Good evening, Rebecca Klein, Integrated Nutrition, Studying Function and Functional Medicine. We've been working about the immune system, and this is class 3. So everybody has a printout of what a lymph node looks like. And when we our very first week, we learned where all these wonderful little lymph nodes. There's over 600 of them in our body, but we usually only know about the main ones, the ones in our neck, the ones in our armpits, women in our breast, men here, and then in our groin. Those are where the surface lymph nodes are. So this is a picture of how they actually look. So you got a paper a couple weeks ago where it shows a split section of, we'll see. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There it is.
What is it? Oh, Tracy has it. Okay.
You want to show the camera? Not from today.
No, not from today. So we'll just go over this just a few minutes so we know what the immune system is, what its purpose is, and what are some of the signals. So what is the immune system? It's to pull out any viruses, parasites, bacteria, toxins, or cancer cells. That's their job. Any kind of cold or flu. And last week we learned about 2 different kinds of workers. Do we remember what they were called? Innate and...
Oh, the smart ones.
The innate are our minions. We decided that they were our minions, right?
Yeah.
They just run around. They don't even think. They just do. They're like little Pac-Man. They don't even think about. And then our other one is...
Oh, gosh. Does it start with D?
Adaptive.
Adaptive. And they're our professors. They only come out after they've identified, remembering if they fought this before, then they move on. That's why when somebody coughs on you and a week to 10 days later, you get sick because your innate have went in and checked them out and done their job. They went back and told the professors, and the professors are like, okay, have we ever dealt with this before? I think of like a boardroom, and they're all in there thinking, okay, so we've done this before, so what did we use last time? And they gather all that, and then they take their time and they go and start attacking, let's say the flu. So you have the flu once and you're sick for 10 days, and then the same flu you get again, now you're only sick for 5 days, and then the next time you're only sick for like 24 hours. So that's our professors, they go in and they remember everything. The problem is with our innate is sometimes they don't relay the message back, and they keep on because they don't remember nothing. They don't remember how many times you've had whatever it is. You know, we always go back to grandma's potato salad, but if it's somebody sneezed on you or coughed on you, or if you got cut by a rusty nail or something like that, the adaptive would know exactly what to do. The innate, they don't.
The innate and adaptive are what? What are they?
They,
Cells, not
there's,
cells.
yes, they are.
Oh, cells.
They're cells.
Okay.
They're white blood cells.
Okay.
And where are they made? Where's the main place? Bone marrow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bone marrow,
Yeah.
right? That's why sometimes when you're really, really sick and they can't find any reason, they do a bone marrow aspiration to see what's your bone marrow. Is it working? Is it making the wrong kind of cells? Is it making immature cells? This kind of stuff.
Oh.
Mm.
Know that.
So let's go back and talk about our piece of paper and the long one that Tracy has. So you have
From
to
before.
bring your lymph nodes are a holding station. I don't want to call it a prison. A water treatment. Let's call it a water treatment center.
Okay.
So, just like here, all our poop goes to the water treatment center, and then it's cleaned out, and then it goes through. And that's what our, lymph nodes are supposed to do. So, going in is very, very small. As you see, all these are very, very small. And they go into these blue, right?
What is, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time. These yellow things are our lymph nodes.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
See it's like, kind of looks like a cauliflower, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Kind of like a cauliflower.
Yeah.
And it's a
Blueberries.
storage for the innate to put them in there. So our professors, when they get around to it, will go in and take care of it.
What are the innate
That's-
putting in there?
They are whatever they need to take care of that bacteria, that virus, that cancer cell. That's what they're putting. What are they putting in there? They're putting in bacteria, virus, parasites, toxins.
Oh,
They're
so the
pulling
innate
it from the
blood
body
cells are pulling it out and,
and
putting
pulling
it
it
into, your
into
lymph
our
nodes.
lymph nodes. That's why
Okay.
when, these get swelled up, you know that they're pulling from somewhere in your head. They're
Mhm.
pulling it here. That's why when you have breast cancer, they immediately look to see if the body's been pulling it to other places, right?
Okay.
So,
okay.
What is their job? Their job is to clean that. And if they can't clean any, I know you've heard of hot lymph nodes before. They take them out, right? Because they're full of whatever that bacteria cancer is. And they don't want it to spread through the body because it comes in dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't done the T cells and the B cells yet, but we will. We'll get there. It comes in dirty. The professors bring in whatever it needs to clean them, and then it goes out clean. When it goes out clean, it goes right back into our blood system, and away it goes. So when you have hot ones, the doctors don't want, because for some reason they can't clean it. We don't
Okay.
want that out into our blood, because then it's everywhere, right?
Does the body think it's clean? Or does it just,
It keeps attacking. It doesn't think it's
It-
clean.
or does it just release it because it's getting overfilled or whatever, and then
Well, then
it's,
they remove them because
Yeah,
they get so
okay.
big.
well, if we don't remove them, oh, okay, so it just keeps storing.
It keeps storing
That's why
and
they get
storing and
big.
storing, right?
So, okay, so
Then
they're
it
getting
goes like
so
a big
big that
tumor?
they can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I know people, since I'm live, I won't say any names, that have their lymph nodes are just rock hard. but we've had every test in the world and nothing come back conclusive. So they just say, we're just gonna wait and see what your blood work does. So,
And then if nothing, they do a bone marrow?
no, they won't do anything unless you want it done,
Oh.
but it depends on what your history is.
They remove lymph nodes that are hot and
Yes,
all
they do.
blown up?
They do,
Okay.
yeah,
Even if they don't know what it is, they just will remove it, okay.
I will remove it.
And then do other lymph nodes get blown up because
That
now
was no
those are
longer
gone
there.
and they're just putting whatever
So,
toxin is
and we're gonna
in?
get into that.
Okay.
Lymphedema, which you've all, people
I've heard
without
of
their
it.
lymph nodes, their arms get giant. Because the fluid has nowhere to go, the
Right.
poison has nowhere to go. So then they use that sleeve
Oh,
and it, keeps it down. In theory, they also have the pumping sleeves. But I know it's the same thing. Lymphedema is this, but edema is when your body when your lymph nodes are doing their job, but they have nowhere for the water to go. So that's why we get swollen ankles.
That's why there
we
were
get
those
swollen
compression
hands.
things,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Okay. So, again, here's our picture. So we'll go into, this was last week. Again, we know what are the four main, things that we see when we have an infection. Do you remember what they were? Heat?
Heat, redness, swelling, and pain.
Exactly. Yep, they're right there. Yeah, they're right there.
I saw one in your door as soon as you said
Yeah.
heat.
And even a pimple
Oh, yeah.
is from your innate doing its job, right? So, and if we eat right, then we get rid of all the toxins. So again, the superhighway runs all the way through your body. Okay. We know that our lymphocytes are produced in the bone marrow. They reside in the lymph nodes. And remember, right here behind our heart is a thymus, right there.
Is that a lymph node?
It is, yes.
It is, a thymus is
Yep,
a
thymus,
lymph node,
yep.
okay.
So the Peyer's patch, we haven't discussed that yet, but that is your lymph nodes that live in the gut.
Okay.
And we will get there. I don't know if you guys remember when we studied gut health, we talked about them briefly.
Okay.
And we know that, again, this whole system is all about drainage, right? Our mucus, runny eyes, runny nose, your female parts, sweating, fever, all that is to get
Get it out.
anything out. They want it out of your body. Get it out. And we will learn about the heart next time, and that is the inner drainage system, right? Our blood comes in, our heart cleans it, and then it goes out. And our lymph node is for the exterior. So maybe that will help you understand that. It drains all excess fluid from the body that leaks out of the blood vessels into our tissues. In this system that keeps us from blowing up like a Pillsbury Doughboy, without this draining function of this cystic system, we would blow up and could die within 24 hours. Now we were just talking about edema, right? There's a couple different diseases that I know you've seen women and men from here down, their legs are like this.
Yeah.
That's because these ones and these ones, something's happened and they're not doing their job.
Okay.
That has to be caught very, very early, because once you get like this, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it's
You
pretty
get
hard.
your leg cut off.
Well, there's many different treatments that they do now, but that's one of them. Putting a
It
shunt
should
in
be.
and releasing the water.
It should be edema, not anemia.
Did I have edema on there?
It says anemia.
Oh, it's typo.
Edemia.
It's edemia,
Edema.
yes.
ADEMIA? Or ADEMA?
M-A.
Okay. Okay.
You go look it up. Somebody go look it up.
Okay, because anemia is when you're losing
Yes.
your blood cells.
Tank, right.
Right.
Okay, so the problem here is that the cells are forced to sit on their own toxic waste and bacteria debris without any oxygen to fill them. And we just talked about the city water, but here the illustration was, a bunch of cows living in the same pen, living in their manure day after day. Their cells get sick and they start to die, and this can happen to your heart, kidneys, and liver. A lot of liver disease, a lot of kidney disease is from not being able to clean, because again, the kidney and the liver are made to clean, right? But if your lymphatic system is doing its job, it's taking out all the bad stuff, so it won't get to these things. Because these things are supposed to be taking care of your food waste, not
Toxins.
somebody
and-
sneezing on you, right?
So,
How's
this-
it?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
How's your body? How do your lymph nodes actually like clean it? Like I don't know. In
Okay,
my
so
opinion, it seems like if a toxin's going in, like they're
it's
It's
like
gonna-
a million little sifters. When we studied the liver, remember all those little teeny sifters?
are those the little fingers?
No, that's the celiac. In the liver, it's like a giant sifter with, it has a million sifters in a sifter. Do you remember
Oh.
that at all?
Like a filter upon
Like
a filter.
upon a filter, right.
Okay.
And it's basically the same idea, except the T cells and the B cells are bringing what they need to kill it. See, they're bringing things in
Okay.
to kill it.
Okay.
And then it's cleaned, and then it's released.
Got it. Okay.
Okay? Because, again, we
What
have
do
our
they bring
minions
in
and we
to
have
kill
our.
it?
What?
What do they bring in to kill it?
The body knows what it needs.
Like vitamins or proteins or
Yep,
stuff?
whatever it
Okay.
needs, whatever, as long as they have it, right? Because if we don't eat right,
True.
we're not
Right.
hydrating, then they're like, well, the professors are like, well, we
We
know
need
what
water.
we
Eat
need, but
this. Well, I have none left.
well, yeah, we're
We're
out.
out.
Exactly.
Where are you getting there?
That's why it's real important to listen to your body, because if your body says, I think I need some cucumbers, there's a reason for it. Oh, I think I need extra protein. There's a reason for it. Oh, I need cauliflower, I need broccoli, I need spinach. There's a reason for it.
Sugar.
Yeah,
Mine is
well,
acid.
that's a total different thing. That's a total different thing, right?
say chocolate?
No,
She said
just sugar.
sugar.
Smart aleck, yeah.
My body's like, I need sugar. Well, I know,
So
like,
lymph comes from the meaning of fresh water. I mean, that's their
Oh.
job to do that, right?
That's neat.
And they are cleaned and sent back out to the bloodstream, ready to do their job. Because when it comes out, it's supposed to be healthy, clean, and ready to go.
And is it blood that comes out of the lymph nodes?
All of this is blood.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
All
so
right.
yeah, remember, all of it's
I
blood.
don't remember.
Okay.
So I
Yes,
just
we
sometimes
are
need to
talking
bring it all
about.
back.
Yeah,
No, I'm not doing that because I'm not making that face because of you. I just was getting the Taylor Swift song in my head. Now we got bad blood. We used to have bad blood. I wasn't making that bad
quick
face like you.
question with this picture. There's the
more.
blood, and then the little dots would be like the bad stuff that's gonna go into the
yes,
lymph node.
exactly.
Okay, so it's like that. And
Oh,
that
and that's the
visual-
bacteria and all the bad things.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And it's gonna be
and then it
clean,
goes
they're
to
gonna
lymph
send
nodes.
in what we
Okay.
And
talked
then you go
about
by a
remember?
lymph node, and it's like
I
a
missed
big
the first
gate
class,
that
so I
says,
must
Oh, that's
shit,
right.
bring it in.
Blood related.
So we've
Yeah.
got our armies and our
Should know
players
T
and our
cells and B
soldiers,
cells.
right?
Like-
And that's back to the minions and the professors. So if the minions never call on the professors, then it's just getting bigger and bigger and nothing's being done. We talked about autoimmune diseases and high inflammatory diseases. That's all because our innate or our minions are out of control.
Yeah.
Are out of control.
Question, so then, like, if our innates are like, alright, just for a visual, they're on little boats and they're saying, okay, this is a toxin, I know what to do with it, so I'm gonna send it to the lymph node, but even when they don't know what to do with it, they'll send it to the lymph node, but they're not telling
Anybody,
like,
yes.
they just sent it there and it's like, okay, well, you're gonna go play over there and we'll think about you later. And,
Exactly.
but again,
Or we
out of
won't.
sight,
Or
out
we
of
won't
mind.
think about you. You know, our
Probably more of an
innates
out
don't-
of sight, out of mind type
Right.
thing. Like,
That's
I've
exact-
already,
Yeah,
I moved
Yeah.
you somewhere, so it's,
right. And if your body
it's the
is
lymph nodes problem now.
yeah,
Well, how many do you have?
600.
Oh, okay, so there's plenty, if they take them out, you have more, right?
Oh, they're
But
all
the-
over. Oh,
But
well,
it
the
also
problem
depends-
is,
Sorry.
You need all 600.
the problem is, each of them take care of a certain
Certain
part of
area,
our body.
yeah.
So if you take these out, remember I just said lymphedema, this swells up. So if they take these out here, there's no lymph nodes to take the poison out, right?
Yeah.
There's no way to get
Yeah.
that water out.
Yeah.
So it's getting
now, so it's getting stuck. So now they've got to push it, you know, especially if you've had any kind of breast cancer, then all these are gone. So they've got to push this water either up or down, back down into here.
So they calculate the toxins within water cells?
Is that a question? Or is that a
Kinda.
statement?
Cause you're saying like, cause then I'm thinking like, okay, the minions are still like saying, okay, there's a lymph node, this is their exit, so I'm
Right.
just gonna push it out.
Right.
But then there's water, so I'm assuming that it, you know, there's water cells or whatever that's catching the toxins to say, push it out, and now,
What is it? What's catching it?
nothing, my arm's catching it now, so that's when I'm like, well, okay, do the minions like find the little water cells and it's like, okay, here's a toxin, you're in a little water bubble and now I can push you into where you
There's
need
nowhere to
be.
go. They're
Right, there's nowhere to
Right,
go now, but
They zoom up there where their lymph nodes used to be because once we're medically altered, everything changes for the body, right? So
Right.
they run up there. See, these take care of all of this. So say you have some kind of lung problem, a cold or something, they're taking that bacteria out and they run over here and everything's gone. So
then why
again,
would it collect water?
well, it's not. It's
Mhm.
Fluid?
It's fluid. It's
Okay.
not water. It's fluid.
Fluid,
It's
okay.
It's
So
fluid.
do they like capsulate the toxins
just-
within a fluid to kind of,
They just let it. They just
okay.
think of a wheelbarrow full of bacteria or logs. Let's say logs. It's a wheelbarrow. They come. Their storage center's gone. And remember, these guys aren't real smart. So they're like, well, and away they go back to wherever they need. And it's continuous, especially, you know, like I said, these take care of this, these take care of this, these take care of this. So, and then our ones in our guts take care of all of our middles. So, if those are removed, there's no storage center, there's no cleaning center. And let's go back to waste management. The poop would just be coming in, piling up, because there's nowhere to clean it. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Did that answer your question?
Kinda.